Yeah, I can smell ya. Oh, how's it going, everybody? Nikki D here. So this is going to be an update to my last video about this topic. Now, I'm going to be posting these a little bit later than I expected. So the date you're seeing it currently, I don't even have my Fitbit on, but it's the 13th of July. And you'll probably be seeing these like at least a week and a half from now, because I want to just play it by ear. But anyway, so currently it is Friday. I made a video a few days ago, again, that I haven't uploaded yet. So you'll be seeing that later, or before this, technically. But I mean later, isn't it? It's not going to be like 2 days after, because in that video said it'd be like a few days. But anyway, I had I put a job application in for The Source. It's just a tech company. That I was actually kind of excited about, because again, it kind of relates exactly to what I'm doing. Again, technology, right? So anyway, I was pretty excited, but I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of doubtful that I'd even get anywhere with it. And there's a few reasons, but the biggest one, I was kind of just overqualified, I think, in a sense. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say overqualified, but I mean, I've got more experience on paper than I think a lot of the resumes might have. Which actually should work to my advantage, if anything, but I have heard of the overqualified thing being a problem. But to my surprise, I got a call. So I'm going to talk about this real quick. So I did a video questionnaire, which was really odd. I don't know how to describe it better than that. But basically, the video questionnaire was, I had to use like a webcam on my computer or my cell phone, and download their application, go through the quick process, like it was like 10 seconds, just next, and then it gets to a screen, and there's a question, and it says you have 30 seconds to read it. Perfect. So the first one says, tell us about yourself. Perfect. Well, I've already wrote in a little bit about this on the application, but it's good to really get familiar with the maybe possible employee, so you get to see them and hear them, and it's a little different, right? So anyway, I went on there and I was like, okay, hey, nicknames McDaniels, yada yada yada. Have a nice day. And I said what I needed to say. You get a minute and a half, and then it records that and sends it automatically to them, right? It transfers that. And then it was 4 questions, and they were all like kind of, they're generic questions, like what makes a good shopping experience? Why do you think you'd be good for this position? And I was just milking it. Like, I mean, I know what to say, and I mean, because fundamentally I think I know what I'm kind of doing there. I feel confident in those regions, especially customer service, not a problem. Anyway, so like I said, it was the very next day, so yesterday, I got a call at a random at like 10 in the morning. And I was literally just talking to a coworker that I was kind of excited, and this is a good opportunity and whatever. And I'm kind of wondering, like, I haven't got an email or anything yet. I mean, it's obviously only been, I don't even think it was 24 hours at that point. And yeah, and I got a call from a hiring manager, so he must be local. I'm assuming somewhat local. But anyway, so he calls up. We're talking for a minute, and I can tell already, like, I like this fella. Because, like, we're really getting along on the phone call. Like, it's actually pretty good. Like, it's a really good back and forth. Like, it's not just, like, a generic, like, I'm calling you about your application. Like, no, this is what I was told to do. He's like, no, like, I had genuine interest looking at it. He's like, I got your application, like, your cover letter, your resume. And he's like, then I saw your video. He's like, and you're about me, like, in the typing. He's like, I saw you said you did YouTube videos. And he goes, it's abundantly clear. He's like, because your video is like one of the best, if not like the best we have, right, for this. Because he's like, I would assume that everybody else is really awkward talking to a camera. So putting your phone on and having to talk about yourself, and let's call it like it is. I'm 25. I've been in Sobeys since I was 19. I've had customer experience, like, that kind of stuff. Like, it does go a long way. And those skills you can apply to every other position. Now look at me applying for The Source. Man, I applied years ago to The Source, and my resume looked like shit. I would have flunked up on that friggin' video thing. And I'm a lot more confident than I was back then. And I also have a whole year of information technology as a background. So when I'm coming into it, I can tell you about the processors, and I can tell you about the computers, and I can tell you what's compatible with Bluetooth and whatever, because I've got that extra knowledge, and it's only getting better. Like, I'm just learning more and more every day. I come to work and I'm sitting here studying on breaks, learning what I can. And he also told me that was great, and that he said that would be excellent for my confidence, because I'm gonna have that education backing me where someone else might not. So now there was something interesting kind of regarding this though. He said that there was like a bunch of benefits and stuff, like you know, I don't know, like certain hours for an employee to get like medical or whatever, but they do get benefits, which is nice, because clearly I don't, because I didn't qualify, and now to get them back, apparently because I was paying in, I have to work an entire year at 24 hours average, which ain't gonna happen. Like, I'm working 24 hours and I'm not staying for a year because, well, I'm done school in a year and then I plan on leaving and getting a job in IT. So anyway, so that's kind of interesting that was there. You make commission on a lot of sales, which is kind of interesting. And another thing, like, you know, like, again, this hiring manager guy there, I actually, like I said, I really kind of got along with him. He said that I had an interview Tuesday. We're going to book it Tuesday for 4. And he's like, yeah, you'll have to go meet the manager. And he said her name. And I was like, well, I already know her. Like, I'm friends with her, right? Like, I already told her I applied. Yeah, and he loved it. He absolutely loved it. So all that kind of being said, this has been an interesting experience so far. Like, again, I won't know. I'll do a follow-up video to this, saying, okay, do I have it? Do I not have it? Kind of thing. I'll be honest, the only thing I'm really concerned about is actually telling my manager currently that I'm going to be going if I get it. That's not something I'm looking forward to. I find my manager doesn't take stuff like that very well. Obviously, I've never had to tell him that, but even asking for like days off sometimes can be a little bit like, it's just, you got to wing it on a good day or a bad day, and I feel like I'm going to get a bad day. And there's a point in me that makes me feel like I shouldn't feel that way. Like, you shouldn't be like afraid to communicate with your boss. You should be able to go up to them freely and talk to them. And that does happen. Like, I really do respect my boss, but there are times that I kind of have those moments. So if this happens on Tuesday, like, yeah, it'll be like, you know, that Wednesday or Thursday, or I'll pop in and I'm gonna take him out back and talk to him and be like, listen, like, I know we're just hiring somebody and I don't really want to put you in a hard spot, but I'm like, I have another opportunity for work, right, that had come up, and I just had an interview and they told me I got it. And like in 2 weeks I'm starting, so I got to put my 2-week notice in. Like, I'm, you know, and I don't know how that'll go. I really don't. But as I've said before, and I'll say it again, I think this is a great opportunity for me, and it's something that I'd really like to go for, even though if I'm only going to keep it for just probably about a year. And again, hopefully I'll land a full-time job at that point where I can just move to wherever I got to go, or stay here if I want to. And just work the one job, right, and not 2, which is a lot. But I'll be doing it through school, and I'll work, like, you know, the normal, like, 24 hours. The hours of the business too are actually quite flexible to what I would like. Right now what I'm working is, like, we're talking 9 hours on Sunday, 9 hours on Saturday, and then 3-4 hour shifts during the week, which, you know, it adds up. But they're only open 5 hours on Sunday, so I mean, I can't work any longer than that. And there's just a lot of little perks that I'm looking at in this company that I don't currently have. Like, not working in the cold is one. I know, as stupid as it sounds. I show up to work and I literally have 4 layers on, and I'm still freezing. I've got winter gloves on. They're not helping. And I work in the entire shift, which probably doesn't help that my wrists are always in pain. So it's probably because they're getting fucking cold, right? And they're probably just fucking developing like arthritis or something, and it's just not helping. Other than that, though, that's kind of just the how that went. So, like, I'm pretty stoked, actually. And like I said, I'll be posting this video probably after. I might actually start there and then post this video if I get the job. And if I don't, I guess I'll just post it like Tuesday or something. I guess it wouldn't matter. But either way, they're both good companies. It's just that one I'm just leaning towards more than the other. And like I said, I just think I have a better opportunity there, and especially a lot more learning, where that's the field I want to go to, is with technology. And that is technology. That's what you're selling there. You're not selling, you know, steaks. You're selling computers. You're selling phones, you know, that stuff. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. We get the 10-minute upload here. I'm going to milk it to the 10 minutes. I don't even have ads anyway, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Leave a comment down below if you want me to talk about a topic, And I think that sums it up. Thanks for watching again. Cheers.